line. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. And we'll see if YouTube is letting anybody know. Got my blacksmith book. I'll start reading. That's for the missus. Got me something here from work. Maybe it's important. Welcome to Magazine Scottish Fitness. Thanks for stopping by. Let me see what I got going on here. Got a blank sheet of paper. And a fridge, which I figured it would be. So thanks for everybody for joining in. Getting ready to cook some breakfast. Now, I know it's lunch, but breakfast is a great meal to have before I go work out. So I'm going to cook me up some bacon and some eggs. And drink some Fairlife milk, and life is going to be good. I got my pan, get some heat on it, and basically, eggs have your best nutrition out there. The incredible edible egg. So this morning I started off with a shake with milk, banana, big scoop of peanut butter, and 2 eggs. And that got my day started. And then I've already went for a walk, took to the pond, did some work on my wife's war staff. I'm going to start referring to it as a war staff now. And I do have some other ideas coming to mind where I will have one. It'll be like a walking stick, but it'll be something special. So who do I got in the house? Prepper Cowboy, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Remember to hit the thumbs up. Good morning, Kitty. I'm going to do the old reminder with a poll. Did you hit the thumbs up? Question mark. It's either yes or no. And appreciate everybody coming on in. And after I eat breakfast and take a little bit of a quick relaxation, I will be heading to the gym. So later on, the old famous, or not so famous, silent workout will be coming out. And it's silent because they're always playing music. There's nobody there. They got the music too loud, and it hits me with copyrights. But it's their business, so. And I think the silent workout's kind of getting a little bit of a following anyway. So I'm okay with that. I got the bacon cooking. I did some more work on my shillelagh that'll be able to premiere later on. I got the home blacksmith book that I'm going to start reading. So before I get involved in all that stuff, I'll have at least some knowledge of what I'm getting myself into. Yeah, check that will work. So, nice sunny day, cold. About 33 degrees out. I went for a walk anyway, because it was sunny, and there wasn't much of a wind, so that kind of helped it out. Hey, cousin, how we doing? Good morning. Well, thanks for joining in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, all that good YouTube stuff. And if you have any questions, put them in the chat. Make sure to say hello to each other. And all Beaverines are welcome here. So I did have a really good event, I think, for the 10,000 sub giveaway. I was happy with the results. Gave away 4 shirts. And then Ray, Hitman Prepper, gave away a silver and copper coin. That was very nice to him. I really appreciate it. And the next celebration will be when I hit 5,000. Or not 15,000. Which will probably be around this time next year. But I am looking forward to it. It's going to be a good show, good show. Let me catch here up on chat. Gotta put my readers on. Ah, smell of bacon. There we go. Nothing like the smell of bacon in the morning. So, 4 pieces of bacon. I'm probably going to cook about at least 5 eggs. 5 eggs is 30 grams of protein. Maybe a little bit more because these are pretty good sized eggs. Another 6 grams of the bacon, maybe 7. And then probably 20 grams easily with the Fairlife milk. I got my arginine, which I take. And this helps with the pump. Okay. I already took my multivitamin. I took my moringa. I also now are taking quercetin for my sinuses. 2 capsules. Yeah, I think it's helping. I mean, it's, you probably already know you're going to. And then the 3 I was talking about before, the magnesium, the inositol, whatever it is, and glycine. I've been taking these to help me sleep at night. And I am happy to say it's been doing a wonderful job. I've been getting some really solid sleep. I probably should have learned this trick decades ago. I've always been one that's hard to shut down. I mean, I can lay down at 10 o'clock at night and I'm not asleep until midnight. And it gets frustrating, especially when you know you got to get up early and you just refuse to fall asleep. Hey, Ray, how we doing? So once again, shout out to Ray for giving away on that silver coin and copper coin. Working right now. Unable to hear you, but I'll give you the thumbs up in a few. Appreciate it. I know how that is. When I'm at work, there's a lot of channels I follow, but there's so much background noise, I can't hear anything. So I'll put a comment in there, hit the thumbs up, and do my due diligence. And then at work, they're starting to get a little bit freaky about the YouTube. So I literally got to have it run behind another screen. Otherwise, is this something they're going to complain about? You know, I have a supervisor who gets all freaked out. And only seems to be on a few of us. So thanks for welcome to the chat. If you hadn't hit the thumbs up, please consider doing so. So this winter, I'm going to be doing a lot of you hate eggs. Well, it's not for everybody, I guess. How about deviled eggs? You hate deviled eggs? Oh, I got to make that one of these times. I got to do that again. Not the healthiest way of having them, but boy, are they good. Kind of easy to make. Eggs and milk. unless it's something you're baking. Yeah, Kenny, I'm gonna say that's wrong, and I understand they've been saying that, but then again, what they've been telling you to eat is terrible for you. They also said that vegetable oil and processed seed oils would be good for you. They're terrible. 100 clean calories, all 20 amino acids that your body needs. Yes, it has cholesterol, both good and bad, but your brain needs cholesterol. I'm saying there's a lot of people now in the field saying eggs are really good for you. And as I say, you see that going back and forth. I says, well, we'd like to have your cholesterol down below this level, but when it gets down there with all the medications they were giving me, I felt like garbage. So I said, no, got rid of it. I do it with diet and exercise. Now, do I eat a little bit too much bacon? Yes, I do. But something's got to kill me. I'll have it be something that tastes good. But my opinion, I would think that, well, 2 eggs a day is not bad anyway. That's 12 grams of protein. It's, you're getting your meals. So, eating 2 eggs a day would be good for you. I do eat more than that. I probably eat, like I said, about 4 dozen a week. If you want to sustain muscle and if you want to sustain a healthy brain, protein. How do you do it? Protein. What is it? Protein. They don't talk enough about that. That's why if you are a vegetarian, it is difficult, not impossible though, but it is difficult to get all the protein you need. And that's sometimes where supplements help. And definitely eggs, if you consider eggs not being a meat, that would be the way to do it. I am a true omnivore. I eat it all. Because everything has its needs. But remember, regardless of what your diet is, remember you need to get enough protein. Hey, good morning, Pilgrim. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. We're talking about the need of protein. And cholesterol really is genetics. My brother eats like garbage. His is always lower than mine considerably. And I eat well and I exercise. So you have low bad cholesterol and high good. No, that's the way you should be. If your good cholesterol is high and your bad cholesterol is low, that's exactly where you want to be. There we go. Fish, turkey, and chicken. Hardly any beef. That's okay. Fish is an excellent form. Probably one of the best forms of protein is fish, and also the fish oil. Those omega-3s are really good for you too. And turkey is supposed to be pretty lean, so turkey is good for you, and also chicken. So yeah, as long as you get the protein in there, you don't have to eat. I love steaks, but I love lamb. So when I was in college up in Chicago, Jacqueline, I ate lamb because it was on average $1 or $2 less a pound than beef was. So where I was at was a very big ethnic group, and that was tasted just as good as beef. For a couple of years, I was buying lamb all the time because it was cheaper to do. Moringa, yes, I'm doing moringa. So, and that was suggested to me by a subscriber, I think last year, and I've been taking it ever since, and it makes a huge difference. So, I'm supposed to have a maintenance inhaler, every month. I've had the same maintenance inhaler for a year and a half now. Once in a blue moon, I got to take a puff because of these Asian beetles they brought in. But yes, I take moringa. I took that this morning. It helps with my breathing. So absolutely, I would recommend that to everybody. I bought black seed oil, but I didn't like it. It's good for you. So I ordered some omega-3 fish oil. But the black seed oil, it didn't react to me. And it's going to be that way, even though, some natural supplements do have a benefit. They may not have a benefit for everybody. There might be that one person that their body chemistry is just going to act a little bit different than everybody. So I always say this works for me. So taking the magnesium, the glycine, and myo-inositol, inositol, before I go to bed has now been giving me a far better sleep. So I only got up once last night to go to the bathroom. And it was probably around 2. I went to bed about 11. And the next time I woke up was 6:40. That rarely happens. Usually I'm up every 2 hours. Every 2 hours I'm up. So I was very, very happy that wasn't the case. Also, I picked up some elderberry gummies. I also have C and D in them. They're tasty. When we talk about K and D, and magnesium is involved, over 600 chemical reactions in your body. And it's also needed to absorb vitamin D, whether you're producing it or not. So magnesium is very important. Magnesium and zinc, calcium. Iron, I get a lot of iron from my diet, because I cook on cast iron a lot. But I do take an iron pill about once a week, just to make sure. I take milk thistle for, got too many of this. There's the moringa, which I took earlier today. And then about once a week, I take a K with D, and I take an iron. I think the statistic is that, and then I take these fruits and veggies. I think it's 60% of the population is deficient in iron. Now, you can't take a lot of it. All right, so that'll hurt you too. But you need to have a good iron intake for your blood, because that's how you produce your hemoglobin, which carries the oxygen to all your cells. And without that, you're not getting the oxygen to your cells, you're not getting enough of that, and it causes damage. It causes you to be tired, lethargic, all those other words I can't pronounce. What I do is I usually take the skillet off the heat for a little bit before I pop the eggs in there, so I'm not rushing to cook the eggs. And I kind of scramble them right in there. Drink a lot of tea. Tea's good. Dr. Gundy's Vital Reds. Have them down there. Yep, cast iron cooking. So I cook with cast iron. And of course, remember, clean it with salt and vinegar, or salt and olive oil. Don't use dishwasher fluid. Dishwasher detergent takes all the seasoning out of it. And a V8 Tamita heated pink salt. There you go. Black pepper. Yep. Turmeric. That's a hot toddy. There you go. So Vital Reds. I'll have to look up on that. But I did order some omega-3s. I used to take them a lot often, but what happened is that Best By date means something on those. Well, they were up on the shelf a long time, and I took a bunch of them, and oh my goodness, did I have some problems. And then I realized they had been expired for 2 years. So that didn't do my stomach any good. So this is what's powering my workout. And I'll probably make a quick run to County Market to get some more bread. I do have turkey for the chicken slices. I think I got turkey at work. There's my pink salt. So the advantage of Himalayan salt is it has trace elements of magnesium, manganese, and calcium, not just the sodium chloride. So it is healthier for you. You can't stand the heat? Get out the kitchen. But eggs I like. Of course, you gotta remember I was in the Army where I actually got to see green eggs and ham. And unlike Sam, I did not like the green eggs and ham. So basically my go-to seasonings is salt and pepper. Got the bacon, we'll have the eggs here, and then of course, to really boost the flavor, and this counts as a vegetable, I got my A1 steak sauce. Remember, A1, they just call it sauce now because A1's not for steak, not a good steak. If you get a bad steak, if you're putting A1 on your steak, then you cooked it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Catch up here. Copper in the system. I'm going to have to research that. I don't think you need a lot of it. I think it is in my... I take a multivitamin. It probably has it in there. Let me look. Yeah, copper, 0.5 milligrams, 56%. So I would just think a multivitamin would take care of that. But I will do some research on that. I had none at the last. Are you taking a multivitamin, Kitty? I take a Complete Men's 50 over, and it's got copper. It's got a lot of things in it. And this is kind of my catch-all. This is to make sure I just get most everything that I need. And then the other ones are more. See, I don't know what Vital Reds are. You have to look at Vital Reds and see if they have copper in them. Not all things have the same things in them. So you just always turn around and look at the Briar Patch. How we doing? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Oh, stir up the eggs. So busy day today. I resisted the urge to fire up the Skyrim and instead got stuff done. So I'm pretty happy about that. You know, wife's like, God, we're going to have something different for breakfast every now and then, We can't eat eggs and bacon every day. So I can. But every now and then we will do pancakes. And then sometimes we do biscuits and gravy. It's good stuff. Here we go. So yeah, after I eat, it'll be get some food in the system, or relax a little bit. It'll be about the only time I do relax, and then head out to the gym. So I figure I got about a half hour just to kind of sit and veg, which I need every now and then. I need to sit there and kind of shut it down a little bit. So this will be my reading material for the next couple days. I think tomorrow I'll try to fire up the forge and see how well that goes. We got Binks laying out there on the deck sunning. She wanted to be in, but she don't need to be in when it's this nice out. So there's the Highness herself. All right. There we go. So there's 5 eggs. So that's 30 grams of protein. Maybe a little bit more because they were larger eggs, but we'll call it 30. Got our 6 with the bacon. And a good 20 there. So 56 grams of protein, which is plenty. Probably a little bit more than I needed, but that's okay. 200, about 750 calories, which is a good amount to get the day started. So I'm gonna let the eggs rest a little bit. Put a little A1 on there. Do the old John Tapper shake from Bar Rescue. Always like that show always cracked me up. Always felt a little set up. Yeah, the owner's $400,000 in the hole. He knows they're coming out, and he's drunk. And then he's arguing about, "Boy, I know what I'm doing." That always cracks me up. I'd like to thank everybody for joining in today. Not drink milk. So smaller portion. Yep, I do too. This is a small portion for me. And the Fairlife milk, half the sugar, and you can drink it if you're lactose intolerant. You can still drink it. It's lactose free, and it's got 50% more protein. So eggs and milk, best things for you. I know, and it's funny. Anything that's really good for you and affordable, they say, "Oh, that's bad for you." And then whatever's bad for you in the grocery store is usually less expensive than what's good for you. Now, somebody did bring up a good point, which makes sense. They said with the natural grown stuff, there's more spoilage, there's more loss, so of course it costs more. Or the other stuff that's genetically modified and they're using insecticides and fertilizers, they get a bigger crop. So, yeah, I understand that, but that stuff will kill you. So I got my food. I'm all ready to eat. Everybody, thanks for coming in. I do have a video loading up right now. It may already be loaded. Members can watch it as soon as it loads up. Yep. So I've got the old walk about the farm, which if you remember, you can already watch it. If you're not, it'll let you watch it at 3:00. So that is another benefit of being a member. There's a lot of these ones that are not going to be premieres, but longer videos, you'll get to see first before anybody else. Oops. So if you're not a member, something to consider. And remember, you can email me as a member, you can email me for one-on-one advice for nutrition, for exercise. And if you need to, we can do a video chat through Messenger and talk about what your nutrition needs are. And perfect timing. So as I get ready to end this, we'll end it on a low note. Vince is here. Everybody else, have a wonderful day. Remember, rest, nutrition, have fun, walk in the sun, ignore trolls.